Yes.
Well, Shalom Chaverim. Hi friends from all over the world, and maybe some from Israel as well. And here we are again. The Jewish holidays just finished a few days ago. And today we have a very, very exciting day that we have more of our school, pre-military academies, etc. back to join us. A new student, it's a lot of excitement. It's also a big day for me and Tinnik today up north. We are receiving 3 different new schools. And I can only say that I still feel amazed today, almost 9 years after, to see how the student gets so enthusiastic for that project, to get into people's houses and actually see these people from that generation, what it does to them, this intention and so much love that they're receiving. And during that time, I feel so privileged that we can do what we do all the year around. And you know, I just want to remind us all that we are in the time that everything in the world, it's like a big show, like almost Hollywood. Everything has to be so big and so commercialized. But in Lechaim-to-life, our vision is to do things in a simple way that come from heart and go to the heart. And that is a real building. I feel for the last 9 years how much all the people that was involved and still do in this project are build themselves to be a better people and understand what is love your fellow man, like the way you love yourself in a deep meaning, not just show, but in a deep meaning. It's so building. And I want to give you a few examples. You know, I always say that when we are visiting the Holocaust survivors, we're not treating them as a needy people. I believe that maybe we are more needy than they are. I think they are great teachers. They give us a great opportunity to learn about ourselves, what is real giving is all about. And you know, it's not just one-time things. It's go all the year around. And this is give the chance to get deep and deep and deep to the people's heart. And what I always amazed to see, it's that almost by the end of the season, when the students almost done and are ready to go to the IDF, they really change. Something changed in the soul through this interaction between the elderly and the youngsters. And I said always that when we want to make the world different, it starts with little things. And everybody have the opportunity to really give some share to this world that we can make it better. And I think these students that go every week or every other week to visit the Holocaust survivors and give a great effort, they do the difference. Of course, if you watch television in these days and you see all this disaster that happen around the world and all the things that are untrue, you know, that it's so much fakeness and so much lies, it's so difficult to keep up a small island of common sense, of honesty and simplicity, in a way that we bring our human side absolutely to practice. In a very simple way. We don't need any special equipment for that. We don't need any special halls for special conferences. We don't even need any meetings at all. All we need is just to explain about the project, get the people enthusiastic, touch the place that calls soul, heart, in each person is, and then it does from themselves. Of course, we keep in touch the whole year. But you know, life can be so much easier if we don't make them complicated. Lechaim, still 9 years after, we don't have offices. We don't need buildings. We don't need all that. Actually, what we need is to do the opposite way around. It's to be simple and to give all the space for the heart. I think for too many years it was a technical thing that took place in the world. And now we can see that it's almost covering our whole life, which is called even more to bring back the healing process, to be human, which is touching our heart. And I believe with all my heart that the only way to do it is through other people. We cannot do it alone. Actually, the only way to know ourselves better, it's through other people in front. Then we can also feel the great privilege that God gave us, that called giving. Giving, as you all know already for a long time ago, it's not just about material. It's not just a box of food or anything else, or air condition or fridge or whatever. Giving, it's yourself. And you know, for me it's very exciting that I spoke to one of the Holocaust survivors that we are adopted. And he heard me on the radio that I speak once a week. And he said, you know, Daniel, I'm a very egoistic person. His name is Nathan. He said, I'm a very egoistic person. Sorry, his name is Simcha. Simcha. And he said, you know, for me, when he is a Holocaust survivor, and he's himself go to visit a lonely Holocaust survivor because he knows she's lonely and she needs company. And he's a very warm person. And he said, Daniel, I go there simply because it's make me feel good. And I watched him and I said, what do you mean make you feel good? Don't you think it's also make her feel good? He said, listen to me. What I mean, I tell you. It's make me feel so good when I see her eyes. And when I see how she feels so good about my visit, that when I leave, I can dance in the road back home and whistle out of joy and happiness. Daniel, when I walk into this house of this lady, I can see her eyes, it's very sad, and she's very empty. Whole and meaning, it's completely empty. And as soon that I walk in, I see that the eyes changing completely the color and shined. And after I finished the visit, she said, Simcha, you gave me another good reason to live. That's how it does to people. And I want to tell you, this year, Lechaim will do the same, but even better. We are also going to start youth orphans, children without parents in Jerusalem. Tuesday coming up, not this Tuesday, but the week after, I'm going to be in Jerusalem. And I'm going to meet the whole class of 20 boys between 14 till 18 years old. They invited me to speak to them, to the boys. After I will speak to them, I'm almost positive, with Eliyahu, the head of this orphans class, that they will start adopting Holocaust survivors in Israel and Jerusalem. We believe that this work will give them a healing process in the heart. Imagine Holocaust survivor that lost their whole families, these boys that lost parents or they don't have any parents at all. There you go. You understand the match between them. They will find some good meaning. Also in Pardes Chana, in the center of Israel, we're going to start a new process with our adoption with Holocaust survivors, with orphans and also children that come from a very difficult houses with drug addicts and alcoholics. And we decided that this year we're going to adopt them, and they will adopt Holocaust survivors. And Rabbi Shachar, myself and Rivka, next week, Rivka, Rabbi Shachar and myself, we will meet with the management and that place, and we will start with 3 or 4 boys and 2 girls. But you have to understand which boys and girls we are choosing. Girls that easily can go down to be prostitutes or drugs or gamblers or whatever, all the bad things. And we believe that through this project, we can help to hire them up to a better level. And the boys, the same things. Can be criminals, can easily go down to a bad place. And we offering them some place that it's absolute healing process, giving. From victim to victor, as you remember. We are start to adopt this year in Haifa, Holocaust survivors, and as we speak right now, the boys from Keshet Yehuda are already on the way back after a long full day in Haifa visiting Holocaust survivors. We are very happy about the process, how it goes. This time it's with Abraham. Abraham is himself American immigrant, and he's taken the American boys and some Israeli over there, and it's already does miracle. You will see it in the next report we're going to send. I want to remind you all that thanks to you we can do this. We can really do this thanks to you because you are supporting us. You are walking with us all this time for 9 years, almost 9 years. Please continue. We don't have so many years left, not for that project at least. I'm sure after that God will find us new things to do. But for the time being, we have the last years of these Holocaust survivors. I cannot describe you by words the great benefits that these people received from us for the last 9 years. And I cannot describe you what great benefits we received from them during these 9 years. I want to thank you all so much for all the supporting and the friendship, and I'm inviting you again and again to Israel to come see us here when you let us know in advance. Not short notice, but long notice, and then we can make sure that you will see the work in and out any place in Israel possible. And I also will be happy to see you where you live, tell you about the project. So, toda rabba, thank you very much, tusen tak, vielen Dank, danke schön, whatever other language, thank you very much to you all. God bless you.